Hey guys, it's Nick here. Long time no see, right? I will explain why I've been away for so long, but first, um, I wanted to give my heartfelt condolences to Helsing 920, aka Emmer Prevost. He unfortunately died, and I don't know all the details. I wasn't able to look it up. Again, I will explain shortly, but I was on a Q&A stream with him. Like, he woke me up one morning because like Facebook gave me an update like on my phone that like he was doing a live stream or like so I checked it out, and he was answering people's questions and stuff, and I asked him a couple stupid questions, but he answered them pretty nicely. He wasn't a jerk about it, and he was one of the first game reviewers I remember seeing on YouTube. One of the reasons I started doing game reviews myself. And I know he said he was having like some health problems, and he was having like medical bills that he had to take care of, and I I'm really saddened, and I honestly shocked, more shocked than saddened to be honest, of his loss, because I thought he was in good health, and it's just people you don't really, at least for me, I don't know exactly 100% how much I appreciate them until they're gone. And it's one thing, we take people for granted in our lives sometimes, and then they just disappear. So um, honestly, I will be praying for Helsing's family. I don't know if he was religious. I hope he was saved, because it would be great to go to heaven and meet that guy. But sincere condolences to his family. I know it's not easy. And thank you, Helsing, Emmer, wherever you are. If you can hear this, thank you so much for being nice to me. But more so for, well, actually that I'd say more so, but also for all the reviews that you've done. Thank you. I honestly appreciate it. So where have I been these last few months? Well, the reason why, like I said, like mainly that I didn't get to Emmer's death, for a while, is because I haven't had internet for the past few months. Honestly, family here's been struggling to pay the bills, and this isn't an eBay video. I've preached against that, and I still believe that. I'm really uncomfortable with accepting money from strangers. Now, what was cool was on Sunday, it was my cousin's birthday party, and my uncle, his name is Rod Downing. He's the founder of the Washington Blues Society. He wanted me. He didn't even know I did a CD, so I gave him that. But he had me perform with him, and he actually paid me $60 for it, which was my first paid gig. When I was with Waking Maya, I never saw a single penny. They said it was going to studio expenses, and I would trust that they were right. I'm not saying that they lied to me. I'm just saying I never got paid for any gigs there. So this was cool for my first paid gig. And now I do want to give a big shout out to my uncle Rod Downing. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of it. It was awesome, and he actually wants me to do another gig in a couple months. So this is awesome. Now, if you guys want to listen to his music, his band, or his wife, or my aunt Erin, their band is called Crew of Blues. Now, Crew is spelled Krewe of Blues. They mainly do blues riffs or blues songs, as the name implies, and the chord structures are mainly the same. But it's cool that he could do so many cool things, and I've never heard him sing before. That was I think I did when I was like really little for some Mardi Gras thing he was playing at, but like I don't remember it too well. Now I actually got to hear him, and he sounds great. I mean, and actually when he was playing this like little guitar solo, he was actually playing with his teeth, and it's like, oh my gosh. He is a huge Jimi Hendrix fan though, so maybe that's where he got it from, but so cool. But anyways, like I said, I have been, like I said, family's just been struggling to pay the bills, and I might be getting evicted. I don't know what's going on, and of course I'm only working part-time, and finding a full-time job is like finding a needle in a haystack around where I live. So around my neighborhood, and even outside my neighborhood, it's still pretty tough to find. So again, I don't want people to go, oh, I'm sorry, or I don't even want you reacting like, oh, he's just trying to get money out of us, because that is not at all what I'm trying to say. That's not at all what I'm implying. So please don't misunderstand that as that. Now, if you do want to donate money by any chance, I do have a PayPal, and I really appreciate if you'd like Facebook message me or something about it, because I feel like that stuff should be done anonymously. I mean, if you want to announce that you're going to do it, that's fine too. I'm just saying. And if my voice is kind of shaky, it's because it's actually really cold in here. I have the fan on for my computer and electronics. so, anyways, also they have been cutting back hours at work. Like I've actually been working 6 days a week recently. So I have been raking in some money, but it's just not enough. Because remember, guys, I have to pay my own bills too. I have a car, and then I have a insurance, which actually the insurance went higher. And I don't know if people knew this. I actually got in a car accident in July, so I'm not gonna go over the details because it wasn't even something I announced to the insurance company, because me and the driver decided we were okay, and I wasn't hurt. Nobody was hurt. But me and the driver decided we were okay, and we just moved on from that. And he hasn't talked to me since, so that's good. In a way, if you wanted to befriend me or something, I'd have no problem with that. But anyways, I'm okay, and I was okay when the car hit me. I wasn't hurt at all. I was shaken, not stirred, or was it stirred, not shaken? Screw this. I can't talk like James Bond. But anyways, so honestly, to be honest, I haven't been praying as much as I have, or as I should be. That's another thing too, because God has usually answered all my prayers, whether it's, God gave me a 6-day work week, boom, I got that, Now, of course, as a Christian, I also believe that, I'm not going to go, hey God, I'm praying for $1 million and I'm going to get it. It doesn't work that way, God sees me through it, I believe God gives me challenges so I can overcome. I'm not trying to get all preachy on you all, but anyways, that's the reason why I haven't been online for a while, is because internet's been down for a few months since, well, it's been down since July, not a few months. I take that back. It's been a month. And again, a lot of other personal stuff. Like I said, I've been working 6-day work weeks, and then on my one day off, I go out and do stuff with my dad, because I've got some money left. I am going to PAX Prime, or PAX West as they call it. That's set in stone. And people are like, well, if you're struggling to pay the bills, how do you do that? I don't know. Again, praying, because like I said, as poor as I am right now, I have enough money for that. Like, I don't usually buy stuff at PAX. I'll buy something to eat, maybe I'll buy 1 or 2 things, and that's it. I don't go out and, go on a shopping spree, so that's one thing. Now, I do want to show you guys some stuff I picked up while I was a little more financially stable. One of them, for some reason, I'm embarrassed to show you guys, but I don't care. It's like one of my favorite movies ever. But this is the soundtrack for Robin Hood, the Disney movie. This is an awesome movie. I always thought he was kind of like an animal version of James Bond or something. Except he doesn't. He kind of works against the government, doesn't he? Not for the government. Anyways, let's see. What else did I pick up? Japanese CD for Tiny Pieces, the best of Eric Clapton. I love Lay Down Sally. That is a good song. I'm so addicted to it. That's one I'm learning right now on guitar. I also have been getting into Led Zeppelin, believe it or not. I'm not really familiar with them usually, but I got Physical Graffiti because I actually found it was in the clearance section for 99 cents. So I have an excuse, and I don't know where it is right now. But I found a scorebook for that album, Physical Graffiti. I listened to the first disc. I haven't listened to the second disc, and that's actually a Japanese copy. And that's the thing now. I buy Japanese copies only because it's like, well, what's the point if I'm gonna, what's the point of having, 2 copies of the CD? If I buy the U.S. version, then I'm gonna end up buying the Japanese version. And that's actually something I'm going to do. I'm going to start putting my CDs on eBay, make a little money, and I'll use that money to pay off some bills, help my mom out and stuff. Again, people, I'm not e-begging. This is not e-begging, because I'm telling you guys you don't have to do it. And I'm telling you guys, actually kind of don't do it. But if you want to, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to turn you down. My mom would really appreciate it. In fact, I think my mom was going to start like a GoFundMe page or something. So And people might think that's sad that I'm 23 and I live with my parents or my mom, but you know, I'm only part-time, and like I said, I am paying my own bills. Even my dad's like, wow, you know, I'm amazed at how far you've come, you know. So anyways, moving on. My mom introduced me to this guy, and I love him. Eric Johnson, again, Japanese version of Avia Musicom. Now, the funny thing is, the Japanese title is Mirai no Tobira, which means doorway or opening to the future. So, is that what Avia Musicom means, or did Japan just localize it? Because they could easily localize Avia Musicom. I don't know. I also had the scorebook for that. My mom bought that for me as a birthday present. Again, I don't have it on me right now, so yeah. I think I showed everyone. I got the Japanese version of Mercury Falling, which is like one of my favorite albums of all time. That and Ten Summoner's Tales are a huge battle between them. Then I got Jethro Tull Aqualung. I also bought a bunch of music books too. Again, this was when I was financially stable, like a month ago. I bought the guitar book for Classic Queen. Oh, this is great. Oh no, this is the right one. But this is the CD. They did not make a Japanese version of that. Instead, they did Greatest Hits 2, which is a different book. Let's see, I do have some I want to show you guys because this is probably one of my most prized possessions. I found this. It was a decision of whether picking Slow Hand by Eric Clapton, which was like an original master recording version, or this Chicago Transit Authority Master Sound. This was $15, and I think this thing is worth like $100 at least. But this is one of my favorite albums of all time as well, so that's why I bought it. Otherwise, I probably would have just passed it by. And then I finally got a hold of Police Message in a Box, because you guys know I'm like a huge Police fan. And hopefully, if you guys didn't believe me before, hopefully this changes your mind. And plus the fact that, and again, this is from a long time ago. I've owned this for a long time. I paid $250 for this, the guitar book, for it. So, but again, people, this was stuff from when I was more financially stable, and you guys know I like to show you guys stuff I picked up. So, anyways, I think I've probably forgotten a few other things, but again, that's not what this video is about. This video is mainly to, like I said, say rest in peace, Emmer Prevost, and to tell you guys why I haven't been online for a while, because I have been in a bad financial spot. So, again, you don't have to donate, and like I said, I've preached against e-begging for a long time, and by that I mean, like, I made a video a while back about it, I think, but one I will admit though, back then when I made that video, I was in a much better financial state because, you know, I wasn't working, my parents had money, my stepfather was still alive, so I probably took it for granted. Like, I didn't realize, like, you know, how dire the situation is until you're actually in it. So, again, if you guys do give me money, it's actually, I'm giving it directly to my mom. I'm not keeping a cent of it, because I'll admit, I can personally, the money I make at work, I can afford to pay my insurance and I can afford to pay my car. And for me, that's important. So I'm not going to just keep the money for myself and be like, haha, you know, they fell for it. It would seriously go to my mom. And again, I think I'm kind of doing this for my mom, because actually she accused me a while back, or I think her and my sister accused me a while back of making a YouTube video complaining about my mom, and that is not true. As you can look in my history, there's nothing, or in my videos, I never did a video saying a single bad word about my mom. You know, she's my mother, I love her, you know. I don't approve of something she does, but, you know, that goes for my father too, you know, but nobody's perfect. So anyways, I think I'm doing this video also for my mother. So, hello Mom, you're welcome. I'm not a really popular YouTuber either, so, I mean, I'm not going to get a lot anyway, but anyways, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for your understanding, and I don't know when/if I'm going to do another YouTube video for a while. This was unplanned. I did not plan to just not do a YouTube video for a while. in July I was in a better spot, and I was just, I wasn't doing a whole lot. But it, and I just didn't feel like doing YouTube videos for a while. It's like I've just been doing video blogs, and that's all it's been. So anyways, thank you guys for your understanding. Again, it's really appreciated, and if you help my mom out, she'll really be thankful. And that's who's who it's for anyway. I'm doing this for my mom. I'm not doing it for myself. So again, not e-begging, not telling you guys to give me money. I'm just saying if you do, it'd be really appreciated. And that's the thing too. I realize a lot of people are in a tight spot. I don't see why Donald Trump, gets to have all this money, and he's supposed to work for us, the American people. But anyways, I don't know. Why does he get all this money? We don't. Anyways, it's okay. That's just how life is. And people might say I'm too optimistic for my own good, but it's like when I die, I get to live in the kingdom of heaven forever, and that's awesome. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Again, thank you for it. I've said it a million times, okay? I will see you guys later. Peace out. I will make a comeback. You can count on that. Alright, see you guys later.